no matter how good of a setup you have, no matter how good your employees are, someone's got to be looking for the next best thing. I mean, the industry, particularly right now, is changing so rapidly. You can't afford to sleep on it, which is part of why I come out to these conferences. I come out here as a proxy for my clients as much as anything else. I come out here to see what's going on so I can bring that information back to them. I go and I meet with the high level guys over at SRS or Eagleview or Proline or wherever it is, and then I come back and say, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what's in beta. Here's what's probably going to come after that. Here's where you should position yourself now. And that's really the focus. And so if you can do those things and then come back to your team and keep them excited, I think that's the way to go about doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes total sense. I identify with a lot of things that you just mentioned, personally as well. Getting from that is, if you build up your business to where it no longer needs you, where
Yeah.
everything as far as keeping the ball running is running on its own, then that frees you up to then focus more on the people and on the relationships and on the culture that's going to keep that ball rolling indefinitely, versus if you're still stuck in a piece of it. Yeah, you may feel like you're contributing, but then you may be missing out on, one of your sales guys that's having a bad time, and you may miss out on that conversation that would have kept him around, and instead he ends up quitting 2 weeks later, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. Is that
It
accurate?
is. Yeah, it is, and that's always been a huge part of my leadership style is I'm very invested in the individual, which is a little bit weird for me because of how I am naturally, but I do genuinely care about my people, and I also understand that that's going to really dictate their performance. And I learned that back in that retail job when I was working. I actually like I've had back problems, and I'm an athlete, but I had my stress fracture in my back from football, herniated discs since college. And retail, I was standing 60 hours a week. And so it was really rough on me. But what I would do to like stay at work and stay present is I'd go and sit down in the back with, take people back there and just talk to them about their personal lives. And it's wild to that we don't really do this in a sense because there's so much people have so much going on in their personal lives and it absolutely impacts their performance at work. And so when I can go in and talk to someone and they're going through a breakup or something like that, or they're having financial trouble or whatever else, a family problem, whatever it is, if I can pour into their life and help them live a better life, they're going to perform better, they're going to make better decisions, they're going to last longer. And so while it's me caring about them, it's also me caring about, the organisms inside of the overarching entity, right? It's a symbiotic system ideally. And so you gotta nurture those things. And so much of it is actually personal and not just product based.